Okay, so I have built a model of the Chapel of St. Ignatius, which was built in 1996 and completed in 1997. The architect was Stephen Hole, and it's located near Seattle, Washington. So I constructed this model at a 1/8 inch scale, and I chose to use mostly white foam core, as you can see. I also used some museum board for the roofs because they were very curved, and museum board is much easier to manipulate and curve and bend. So I wanted to model the entire building so I could show all 6 of the roofs, and that's because each volume of the roof, like volumes meaning none of these roof lengths and heights are not the same. Each roof represents one of the 7 bottles of light in a stone box, and obviously there are only 6 roofs here, and the 7th is a reflecting pool that would be located towards the front of the building, which would be located around right here. I decided not to show that. The most difficult aspect of this project personally for me was, I guess, just figuring out what scale that I wanted to use, as well as finding all of the measurements for the roofs and for the just heights of everything, because they were all different. This chapel was definitely a difficult challenge, but I really enjoyed it. And I guess talking about the reason for this space, well, it's obviously a chapel and it's a place of worship and it's supposed to be peaceful, but I think the architect decided to make this very spacious. As you can see, it's just a rectangle square with a lot of different roofs and volume and weird shapes popping out of the top. And I guess in that way he wanted to get as much light from any direction, because on the actual building there are windows here and on the sides, just everywhere, trying to get in as much light from every corner of the earth or any corner of direction, which I thought was really interesting, and that the light plays a huge role in architecture, and especially in this building in specific. Now, I had some trouble with the corners. That was definitely the most difficult. It was a little bit difficult getting the cuts perfectly straight, but I actually got a new blade for my X-Acto knife, which is awesome, and I was able to, fix some stuff, fix some pieces up, hopefully get everything nice and neat. Now, I wanted to keep this model very, very simple and one color and everything, because the actual building made, has a lot of different colors and different aspects to it that it can be a little overwhelming, and I just wanted to get the basics. I wanted to show everyone the structure of it rather than showing it all the colors and all of these different cool designs on it, which also that can be great, but I wanted to show the structure and really just the roofs. The roofs were so interesting, just kind of popping out of nowhere, and it seems like it should be just one big roof. You got like the line here and there's a line here, and it's all just one big building, but they have different levels of roofs and different volumes, which I thought was so interesting and makes this building really unique.